My name's James Holding and I'm with FarmLink Research based at Temora. FarmLink is a not-for-profit organisation that delivers research and extension projects for farmers in the area. So today we're near Harden, we're on Duncan Stewart's property and we're looking at one of our demonstration sites. This project has 12 different demonstration sites and it's basically been rolled out on the back of the farming systems trial work that's been carried out by CSIRO and New South Wales DPI. This work that they've done, these trials, are at numerous locations. They're small plot replicated trials. We're trying to transition it from a small plot trial world through to a large production farming scale. One of the ideas that we're looking at is end banking. With farming systems work, they've come to the conclusion that using robust and higher rates of nitrogen year on year, regardless of seasonal outlook, has been profitable. Is a means to reduce the impact of dry seasons. So even when you have dry years or you have those drought years, using consistently robust nitrogen rates, the same rates year after year, you get that carryover benefit for the following year and you get that overall enterprise profitability across years. One of the challenges that Duncan and other farmers in this region have is at sowing and just after sowing, when they're applying their nitrogen, they don't know what the weather is going to be come spring, September, October, which is the key yield determining time for most crops, and that's a major issue, trying to match that crop demand through to the actual seasonal and rainfall that will actually fall. And end banking gets around that, it's easier.
My name's Duncan Stewart. Our farm is about 50-50 livestock to cropping. Typically our pasture rotation will be anything around that sort of 7 years, and then we go into a cropping cycle that usually lasts for 5 to 6 years. We crop anything from oats, wheat, canola. We've got some favour beans in this year, and triticale. So for us, we started looking at variable rate mainly so we could zone our paddocks and test them for pH. So we've been doing a bit of variable rate lime, and in the last couple of years we've sort of been looking at variable rate nitrogen. So I suppose for us, sowing, we test each of the zones and we sort of weigh up our crop removals and look at the deep end tests at sowing, and we make our end strategy from that. So the tricky part for us is, how much rainfall are we going to get in the season? We look at the climate models and we top dress most of our urea. If we put out X amount of N with the end banking strategy, we're sort of taking away, I suppose, a bit of that decision-making process about whether the rain's going to come or not. You might get some years where you might not use quite as much. When it does rain and the season does come good, you can sort of capitalise on that a lot quicker than reacting to it. So as part of our resilience strategy, we've gone from a tine seeding system to a disc system. So we think the disc seeder will improve our water use efficiency. It will hopefully improve our soil health, or it's a tool in improving our soil health. There is always a risk putting these high rates of N on that you won't see that investment come back. But in a dry year, we understand that the nitrogen doesn't leach down that far into the profile if there's no moisture, and it's available for the following year's crop.